Hello, and welcome to CopTubeAmerica.com, where we teach you the elements of criminal law. I'd like to thank you, those who are aged 13 to 17. I am inspired by you. I hope you are inspired by me. I hope that you do not, at any time in your life, break any of these laws. These are the same laws that people keep breaking. These laws cover rape, attempted murder, which is our subject today, lesson number 33, stealing, transporting drugs, buying and selling drugs, trading drugs. When is it going to stop? Oh, this covering auto theft, embezzlement, all these unnecessary evils that 7.1 million people got locked up over. And that's just now. That's not in the history of the correction office. No. Department of Corrections. No, that's not the history. All right? I'm going to try to look up that number for you guys to find out how many people since the United States of America has been in existence, how many people have been locked up or involved in the prison system. Are you going to be one of them? Please say no to all my teens in America who's ever listening. It's me, you, and this camera. Are you going to put your name on that list? Are you going to have a summons? Are you going to have a warrant? Are you going to have a subpoena? Or your name's just not going to be in the system at all, except for if you're an officer or a judge or a clerk on the other side. How many people, millions of people have done these things. Right now we have on record, and this is the year 2015, 7.1 million. Wow. That's a lot of folks. Currently, we have 317 million people here in the United States. I told you I was going to talk to you about this man who took the lives of three marvelous people, beautiful people. They all went to NC State University. They were Muslim. And it happened in a place called Durham County. They were so young and so vibrant. Let me tell you, there are people out there who hate guys. Understand that. They don't like the fact that you're successful. Understand that. Not all people, they're trying to say, well, maybe he suffered from a mental illness. Yeah, now he got locked up and he woke up all right. He was mad. Guess what he's saying? He shot him. It was necessary to shoot these people over a parking space at an apartment complex. He had called the tow company so many times they stopped answering the phone when they saw his number. Now, does that mean that you are mentally ill? No. You could be mad and demanding that people do it your way and answer to you right now. And that's just how it's going to be, really. Demanding people are often called bullies in their younger years. Is that the path you're going to go down? Yeah, he had guns. They said he was an atheist. It was all on his Facebook page. Now where is he? Without a Facebook page, without his own parking spot. Yeah. Get it? His life is about to be taken away. But you know what? If I could rewind that clock, I'd rather have the three and him hushing. I'd rather have the three here. Two of them were at UNC Chapel Hill and dental school. All of them went, like I said, to NC State University. One was involved in arts and wanted to be an architect. Beautiful people. Because they got mad. people do things like that. Those group of people that get mad, they want to hurt somebody. Do not get mad. Let it go. Let it go. He got mad, stay mad. He was probably mad at the world. Who's to say? But I'm going to tell you a thing about MAD. They will hurt you. Mad people and people who are mad, stay away from them. And if you get mad, let it go. Go do some push-ups. Go rake a yard. Do something. But people who are mad, they'll put holes in walls, hit you with baseball bats, push you in front of moving buses. Don't stand too close to the train tracks because they'll push you in front of the train track. They're mad. They don't care who you are or what you're about. And if you serve a God, if you believe, because he was atheist, that's why I say if you believe, I don't know what people do, but if you believe, they don't care. So now there are people upset all over the world, not mad necessarily, upset that 3 people had to die because he wanted someone to listen to him. Not cool. Is it cool? Is it fair? And if you don't know anything about it because you've been too busy, look that up. 3 Muslims in America died at the hands of this white male. That's not cool. He was in school too to become a paralegal. Now what kind of sense does that make? I told you, you could be doing so well and then something happens and there you go, locked away. Does he need his clothes anymore? Does he need the key to his apartment? That stuff's not just going to sit up there. Somebody going to get that stuff and sell it or wear it or trade it off. They're going to close that apartment, whatever he got up in there. They done took all his guns, all that money he done paid. They got his car. There's no need of him thinking, is there, guys, about what test is going to happen next week. Oh, no. Today is Valentine's Day, the 14th of 2015. He killed them on a Tuesday prior to that date. Okay, and I say that because these tapes are going to go on for years and years and years because the law just doesn't change overnight. All right, and if the law changes, all right, and there's a drastic change by the federal government, then at least going to let you know. All right, but it's so sad, and I wanted to say to the families that our hearts are with you and forever with you, because we don't believe in such a thing. Not cop tube, not police officers. We don't believe in taking lives. We're about preserving lives. See, officers don't get into it until we're called into it. And we have to referee the situation and the circumstance. But that takes time. But don't come after cops because they didn't do it. 3 people got hurt, victims. A person did it, shot him in the back of the head. Now, how cowardly. Anybody, you have a gun? He would, let me tell you this guy, he's so out of shape. Got a little belly on, losing his hair. Esteem just went on out the window. Alright, I don't know too much about his wife. But see, he knew he could get anybody listening if he had a gun in his hand. How did those girls, those 2 sisters, get into that man's apartment? Right here. They had to hide it. He didn't flash it out to the world because somebody said, hey, put that thing away. Then he shot him. Not cool. Don't get into it with people, okay, guys? Parking space, whatever. Dog barking, whatever. Everybody learn how to be nice to one another so you can live. Call the police if necessary. Talk very nice about these laws because he broke several of these laws. And look them up in your Cop Tube America handbook and see which ones he broke. If all the case, that'd be a good thing. You can use these to learn as you're looking at things on TV, shows on TV. It doesn't have to be real life. You can use a Cop Tube America handbook and your knowledge now to understand the shows. Oh, wait a minute. That's attempted murder right there. Make sure, girl, get the book out and look through the book. Oh, you were right. That is. They gonna get them on attempted murder. You watch. Okay? There's a lot of people doing that now. They're like, Lisa, we're having fun with this. We have flashcards to keep your memory going. Besides the handbook, we have Cop Tube America crossword puzzles and Cop Tube America word search puzzles. Okay? We got a lot of different things. You get to keep the videos for 1 year. All right? We're going to have fun. And you're going to see people breaking the law. And you're going to be like, ooh, Jesus, you just broke the law. I wonder if somebody knows it. And if they don't, you make sure you get on that telephone and tell them what you know. And be a witness for the state. Be a witness for the federal government. And know for sure that they broke that law according to what? Bam! This list. And you know the elements of the crime. That make you so smart. Cop Tube America is going to be working on in the future of handing out awards and rewards. If you solve the crime or the mystery and you knew something, don't you worry. That could be $20,000 or $10,000, whatever we are able to come up with, in your pocket. You could be a wonderful crime fighter. All right? Police know this stuff. And now you can talk to the cops. Hey, Mr. Wiskowski, Officer Wiskowski. Yes. Hey, I know what attempted murder is. You do? Tell me what it is. And then after you do, then you can talk about it. But you have to know about it first. Okay, what it really is. What will, and we're moving fast, and I promise you guys that. What will the judge or clerk or a bailiff read out loud in court before, and this is part of the proceedings, things that have to be done, as the stenographers, she or he, is typing right along, and they're called the minutes. Okay, every little knock, every little hey, is being recorded. There are tape recorders in that courtroom. Because people can't remember everything. But don't bank on the fact that they might not. They know they can't, so they have a recorder on them. So, honesty is the best policy. Cameras are everywhere, guys. No, what kind of crime can you get away with? And if you said, well, I was over here, they're going to say, pull the cameras. If there's any cameras in that area, what route did you take? And they're going to look for your car on that route. There may be a camera outside the business, outside of a home. They're looking for you. Did the victim, where did you, excuse me, they so excited. Where did you say you were? Well, we were at the park. And what time did you leave? About 9. Okay, and was she with you? Yes. All right, what street was it on? And they're looking for, they're going to pull every camera, every tape, to see if you're telling the truth. Or you got to a certain point and all of a sudden it's you by yourself and there's no more she. Where is she? Well, I left for Burger King. Pull every tape on the way to Burger King. You can't get away with it. And why would you? And if somebody tried to hurt you guys, don't you want them pulling every tape, every single tape? And if they got you locked up and locked away. People got cameras outside of their homes. They can see everything what the neighbors doing in the backyard and all. And got tapes and got the disc. Everybody go to college. Okay? If not, get a wonderful job. Or go to a trade school. Do something with your life. And go to SeaWorld. Oh my goodness. Go to a bank like Bank of America and see if you can get a loan. When you grow up now. Can't get a loan until you're age 18. But you gotta have a job. All right, there's a lot of things you can do. A lot of doors gonna be opening for you. Okay, let's move forward into our exam. And like I said, much peace and much love to the family that lost 3 loved ones behind some foolishness. All right? All right. We're going to take a moment. All right. All right. Let's move forward into our lesson. Okay, it says the elements making up the crime of attempted murder. All right, remember these videos are not edited. These videos are not made up. I don't have a bunch of stuff around me. They're not rehearsed. Son, are you reading? Anything I read to you, trust me, the judge is going to be reading to you. Okay. All right. Now, elements making up the crime of attempted murder. It says, and there are 3. And I taught you about elements already. And I'll remind you as we go, but I'm going to skip over elements sometime and explain because I want you to remember it. Don't rely on everything. All right? Now, 1, it says, deliberate or reckless behavior with extreme disregard for human life. Number 2, an intention to actually kill someone. An intention. Look up the word intention. You meant to. Okay? On your way to. Just about to. Actually kill someone. Substantial evidence, that's number 3, that considerable steps were made to commit murder. Isn't that something? Short of murder is this thing called attempted murder. Wow. People go murder, but when you see attempted murder, the almost taking of a life, on their way to making steps, substantial steps. Oh, they get ready to do this thing. That's a lot to think about. Someone making an attempt on another person's life or an attempt on your life to snuff you out. Do you understand? There are people, they're not all crazy. What did I tell you? That 3-letter word, some people are mad. They weren't born that way. Some people like to just get mad. What did I tell you? Drugs and alcohol, they do not make you kill anyone. To some people, it's the accelerator. It's the one thing they can hide behind. All right, 10 years upwards to 15 years for this crime. Penalty for attempted murder, damages that occur in the cure, begin at $10,000 and up. What can you do with $10,000? Plus cost of court. And you're going to pay it. A conspiracy charge can be added to most crimes, which increases or may double your sentence. What is 10 years? Let me go over it again. It's 120 months, or in days, it's 3,650 days, or, oh, can I get a price check? Is 5,256,000 minutes, or it is 87,600 hours. If you put it in hours, how many Ellen DeGeneres shows will you have to watch before you get out? 87,600 hours. Okay? You'll have to watch 87,600 of her shows. American Idol, 87,600 episodes. What? Let me see what else. Judge Judy. All right? You're going to have to watch her 87,600 times. What? Let's see. What else is an hour? There's a lot that's an hour. Pick anything. That's what I want you to do. That's what I'm pausing. You pick anything. What's an hour? No matter what it is, you're going to have to see it, or hear it, or view it, or sit down while it's going on. 87,600 times. Over and over and over and over and over again. Can you push an hour? No, it just has to happen. An hour is 60 minutes. It just has to happen. You can't force an hour. You can't force the hands of a clock. The clock will let you know when it is over. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Grey's Anatomy is on for an hour. Scandal is on for an hour. This is 2015, so these shows, hopefully they're still going on because they were showing how good. The stories are on for an hour, but you have to watch at the same episode, not different ones, the same episode, 87,600 times. Now, let's move forward. If you get 20 years, the judge says, you know what? I'm going to start them out in juvenile court, and then they'll do 5 years or 2 years or 3 years, and then let them finish the rest in adult prison. Oh, when they turn 18, you thought it'd be over. Don't take this as a joke, because the judge ain't playing with folks. All right? If he think you're immature enough to break the law, he's got to keep you locked away. Judges don't have the time to talk to people. And if he feels as though nobody cares about you enough to teach you any better, I care. But if no human being is out there physically, day by day by day, every person on a bus, every person at a bus stop, every person waiting for the metro, everybody, if there's not somebody in your life to help manage you and get you away from this madness, the judge, what are they going to say? Got to be locked up. All right? 20 years is 240 months. 20 years is 7,300 days. 20 years, oh God, you don't want to know what it is in minutes. 10,512 minutes. Need I repeat this? Oh, yes, you do need to repeat it. 10,512 minutes. 10 million minutes. You will be locked up. That is 175,200 hours. If you're at the doctor's office and they say it's going to be about an hour, at the dentist's office, it'll be about an hour. How long will the surgery take? It'll be about an hour. You say, okay, it'll be about 4 hours. It'll be a 13-hour surgery. We're going to give them new lungs. We're going to put them on chemo for a few hours. We're going to, they have kidney dialysis for 6 hours out of the day. Would you please wait in the lobby? You're going to be in that lobby for 175,200 hours? Just convert it. Need I say anything else? Is that what you want? That's not what you want. I know that. Okay? Or is it? It better not be, guys. All right, listen, your Cop Tooth American Handbook, you'll have with you all times. We got crossword puzzle and everything. You don't have to break the law. This about if you want to break the law, you will know all the fines and the penalties. They will be with you constantly. This is about crime deterrence. I got to give y'all good talking to. I'm just not going to read you the law. The judge give you good talking to. He admonishes you. You shouldn't have done this and you shouldn't have done that. Is that what you want to hear? While everybody's looking at you in your monkey suit? Or your last suit or your last dress? You want the judge admonishing you? Look up that word. Please do. After you get sentenced, he won't talk to you. They used to talk to you beforehand. But now they wait. The fine is $10,000, guys. All right, plus cost of court. And then remember, I told you there's always a civil case. You will not go in people's lives and do what you want to do, and you won't be penalized. Everybody's gonna allow. I told y'all that. Now where you gonna go? Besides cameras, people got knowledge. You got knowledge. Besides cameras, recorders, everything. Cell phone, bzzz. You have a book. You got knowledge. Now people got knowledge. A conspiracy charge can be added to most crimes with increases or may double your sentence. Let's put away this foolishness. Bam! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Oh, yeah. Another one bites the dust. On the way to 100. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. We're going to keep having a good time. We're on lesson number 34. Shoot in a residence. You don't know where that bullet's going to go. That person don't know where that bullet is going to go. We're going to find out who did it. Okay? Now you guys will get down to the nitty gritty. A lot of things happen in neighborhoods. A lot of things happen down the street. A lot of things happen 2 streets or 4 streets over. Okay? A lot of things happen in communities. A lot of things happen on people's jobs. Whoa, shooting into a residence? We know that's a neighborhood. You can't pretend that away. Let's move forward. Okay? All right now. We don't want to get stuck in life. You don't want to get to a point where you have to break the law in order that you eat. It doesn't even have to go down like that. That you break the law so you can dress and put shoes on your kids' feet. Doesn't have to go down like that. No. So keep your noses clean. And keep the tissues ready. All right. Take your test, guys. Come on. Y'all so smart. I know you guys getting this thing. Ride it like a roller coaster. Roller coaster. Roller coaster. All right. We're moving forward.
The weight of my mistakes depends on how I feel. Don't let it bring you down. The weight of what I say depends on how you feel, but I don't want to bring you down, down, down.